Alright, what up, guys? Gamer Guy TV here, and yeah, we're back for the final episodes of Stack the States. Yeah, as it says, we've earned 45 states. We're gonna be getting to 50 today. Now, before we actually get started in today's video, I want to say, uh, when I first started this series, I was commentating every question, and I was hardly talking about other stuff. And now I've pretty much been talking about a ton of other stuff while playing, and I like the way I've been doing it a bit better because it pretty much lets me talk to you guys about stuff like I would do in any other one, and you guys are fully capable of reading uh, the questions and stuff. I will try to leave them up there for a couple seconds at least. Um, but yeah, let's get into our first round. So once again, this is my newer recording software. I actually just updated it before I started this recording. And yeah, I hadn't updated it in months, so now it has grouping and stuff, which is good because part of the reason that it is good is because so um all of the new games coming out for Nintendo consoles are now on the Switch, but I started before the Switch came out, and I thought getting to 10,000 views for monetization was going to be easy. Well, I was wrong, and then YouTube upped the requirements even more, which also made getting monetization enabled within the next couple years impossible. Oh crud. I really like Texas, but at the same time, I don't in this game. Because it's gonna do that. Um, Hang on a second, guys. Alright, I'm back. I had to turn my radio down. I think it was getting in uh, the video a bit. You have to let me know in the comments below. Um, no! Stupid New Mexico. I have nothing against any of these states that I call stupid or that I don't like in this game. Um, it's just the game. Um, but yeah. Um, Pretty much, um, if I was gonna do like a Nintendo 3DS capture, first of all, I would have to pay a couple $100 to get the required software installed on it. And then on top of that, it would be two separate windows. One for the bottom screen, and then one for the top. Um, and I tried switching over in the summer of 2017 for that reason, because I wanted to be ahead of the game, because once again, I had only been active for a couple months then. And the Nintendo Switch had come out, but it was not very popular whatsoever. There were hardly any games on it, and now Fortnite is out on it. Um, just to give you that scale. If Fortnite is out on a gaming console, that console must be pretty popular. Um, okay. Fresh slate now. And by the way, in the last episode of Stack the States, I was complaining about the time constraint. I'm not worrying about that today. This is the last episode of this series, so I'm not putting any time constraints on it or skipping parts. I'm doing this all in one take. and I'm just letting the camera roll. I should have known that. That was a misclick. Um, but yeah, so pretty much this recording software is helpful because it now lets me group stuff and have multiple elements in at once. Because, like, right now I have this background in, which I normally do. I normally have it in my videos, but it's actually part of the scene. I locked it so that I can't move it. Um, which has actually been quite nice. Uh, the annoying thing about the other way I did it was if I was moving the video around or resizing it, or the video of my phone screen, I would end up moving the background, which was quite annoying. Um, because I would have to move it out of frame, center my phone capture, and then get it back into frame, and it just got way too annoying. Alright, and I believe that does it for round 1. And Stack the States 2 is going to be in my next couple lists. I currently have an iPhone 6s. For those of you who don't know, um, I'm going to be upgrading in a few weeks to one of the newer models because I need one. My cases don't work. The battery on this is declining. I can't run a bunch of apps, or that last one isn't true, but pretty much I'm going to be upgrading within the next month or month and a half. And we're just going to go straight into the next round. School has been pretty good. I'm only 2 weeks in, but after the first day, unlike the second and third, I felt right at home, which is really good. Not many places can do that. I know when I was in Alabama for Space Camp, I'm just saying it, I was at Space Camp. I have a couple videos coming out about that. No actual photos of the place, but just some of the stuff that I learned. Uh, Darn it, I should have known that one. But when I was there, I didn't quite feel at home till like day 3 of 6. Um, and to be fair, it was one of those things. I hadn't been there before. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know the people in my group, and I was spending the night in the same room with half of them. Not half, more like a quarter. But it was still a bit weird. Oh my gosh, I can't get anything right today. Sorry guys, my brain is fried from a 4-day week. South Carolina is this one. Um, but yeah, no, school has been, oh my gosh, school has been pretty darn good so far. Uh, Jefferson City, Missouri. Finally, I get one correct. Um, I already have a video project within like the next week or two. Um, so I'm hoping that'll be pretty good. Uh, I haven't had my athletics yet because the way my school does it is grade kindergarten through um, 6. 6 is the last year that we have a designated gym class where we do a bunch of different sports over the course of the year. Um, in 7th and 8th grade, they make it so that you choose a sport to do for that term. There are 3 terms in a year, and there's fall, winter, and spring, and you choose a sport for each one of those. Mine happens to be rock climbing, which is outdoors. So, And where I am, it's been like 90 to 96 each day. Um, so we haven't really been able to actually be outside and do our sport, which is kind of annoying in one way or another because we signed up to do this sport and we got out in the area once. Um, I took the opportunity to get some of my homework done because uh, the homework jump from last year to this year. Last year I had like half an hour to 50 minutes of homework. This year I have an hour to an hour and a half each night, which gets hard to manage. And today it was actually light homework because of the holiday coming up. Um, but I took the opportunity to get some of my homework done. Everybody else played Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch, and there are only a few spots for that. It was like four, and there are like 16 kids on our team. And quite a few of them were doing homework. A couple were playing Super Smash Bros. But yeah, so it was fun. That's what counts. But our coach has been saying maybe the weather will let us be outside. And today we actually had to wear our full special dress, which for those of you who don't know what that is, it is um button-down shirt, tie, blazer, khakis, a belt, dress shoes, and black socks. Um, so, and it was like 80 something outside today. So, overall, it wasn't bad. Um, could it have been worse? Heck yes. Um, they've actually given us casual dress. We have to wear a uniform, which is khaki pants and a polo shirt with the school name on it. Um, I'm not gonna say which school, once again, for privacy. Um, I'm sure the school would like it if I mentioned, but with having a channel this small, I don't want to reveal location yet. Because some of the subscribers on this channel are people that I don't know. And that would be kind of weird if I gave away locations that are personal to me to people that I don't know. So I'm just not gonna do it. Um, and for those of you who do know me personally, um, you already know where I go to school. Um, so yeah. Um, but yeah. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Whew. That was almost a disaster there. Um, yeah. No. Ugh. Once again, like I said, I'm letting the camera roll. This could be a half an hour video for all I know. And I'm sorry if my capture lags a bit like that. It might not have lagged for you, but it definitely did for me. Um, because I'm currently in the process of switching workspace. A lot of stuff is happening here, at least at this place. Um, so I'm trying to do my best of it, but I'm currently moving my workspace down 2 floors, and I still need to do some work here to try to make it so that I can actually do work down here. Um, I currently have like a table with everything, and then I have my monitor resting on a stool and my laptop on a step ladder. But that's not gonna last me long term. I think within the next couple weeks, I'll be able to actually start turning this into a workspace. Um, but the thing that's really incredible about this channel is 2 weeks ago, when I started school, we were at like 1,525 views. And then in that week, we jumped up to 1,550. I got 2 or 3 videos up that long weekend. We jumped up to like 1,580, which is incredible. Maybe even 85. But still, that's incredible. Because that means like 100, not 100, but like 80 views within the past week. That's crazy. So then on my list of things to do tonight is start some of the Halloween stuff. I've actually been taking courses in Unity, and for those who don't know what that it is a software used to develop games that you can then publish on like Google Play and the Apple App Store, and you can charge stuff for them and sometimes make billions off of it. Oh, I meant to click Michigan on that one. You guys can't see my thumb, but it was literally on the line. Uh, sorry. Sorry about the coughing into the mic. I try not to do that even when I'm sick, um, which I hardly ever am. I went my 4th grade year without getting sick one day. And some people specifically try to get sick, but that's not me. I don't try to get sick. Unless I'm trying to get out of performing on stage in an assembly. And then I have tried to think of some ways to try to get sick, but I've never actually gone through with it. Because I've never actually found a way to get myself sick. No, please don't take any other states with you. Thank goodness. Alright, this has been a really, really long round. And like I said, today's video could be half an hour, it could be 25 minutes for all I know. I apologize in advance. I am trying as hard as I can to make these videos as short as possible, but with this game, the bar that we need to get to finish keeps getting higher and higher. We've earned 48, so 2 more rounds to go. Yeesh. And we're already at 20 minutes. So normally what I'll do is if videos get above 15 minutes, I will generally complain and then move on. The reason why I used to complain is because A, it takes up a ton of space, and B, my video editor has this thing where if the video is over 15 minutes long, then it can't upload directly to YouTube. You have to save it as a local file, which is the same amount of storage taken up. So in the end, if the video is 9 gigabits, which is not, it's not, hour and a half videos are 9, then you easily have 18 on your hand. Which is not good, for those of you who don't know that. Having a 19 gigabyte video is not good at all. But pretty much the only thing I do with this video is put it in my video editor, put my intro and outro on it, and upload it. But yeah, so it's not a very exciting editing process. There are some people out there. Grant Thompson, the king of random, recently got his 10 million subscribers. which is insane. And he has been at it 10 years and just hitting 10 million. 10 or 11 years, I forget. Sorry about that Clash Royale notification. I used to play that game. I don't anymore. Or sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. We all have that like one game that we have on our phones that we just sometimes get to and sometimes don't. I have like 5 of those games. Uh, Hopefully that didn't create too much of a disturbance. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Alaska, we should be able to win with this. No! No! By the way, those voice cracks were not intentional. Um, in advance, I'm sorry if this is a 45-minute video. These rounds are taking an incredibly long time. This is probably only like 30 minutes. Um, my recording time right now is 21:10. Um, but the thing that I hate about like 35 to 40-minute videos is that they take so long to produce. You have to produce them from the editor to a local file. And then from that local file, you have to get it up to the internet, which takes an additional like 20 minutes. And darn it, Texas! Why do you have to dump all of the states on top of you? But yeah. So, this game can be quite annoying when this huge state decides to dump everything and start you back from ground zero for the 15th time. Um, Darn it, I know that one. I have this habit of getting really mad at stuff. So I'm gonna try not to do that, but if I do, I will mute the microphone. I had this one program for homework that like made me get every single problem wrong, and it was annoying. So, yeah, that was quite annoying. And my throat actually hurts from all the loud talking that I did to it. I wasn't yelling at it, um, but I definitely was not talking quietly to it. Oh no, 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 no! Ugh. I hate when states do that. I really do. And I know hate is a strong word. And sometimes if I use that. Come on, Idaho! Stop dumping all of these states! I need to get this video done. Because it has taken too much time. Stay. Good. South Carolina. I need to pile up on the other side of this. And hopefully not knock Nevada down in the process. Whew, okay. West Virginia. Do I dare? Yes, I do. Please do not take Nevada with you. Thank you. See, this is like the worst case scenario with this game. It's probably better to just live stream this. I mean, it's too late now, but thinking about it, I probably was better to just live stream. New Mexico. Ooh. This could be a game changer here. But it's not gonna be. There's no good way to do that. I'm sorry, guys. There just isn't. Okay. Nice. One more round to go. I keep adjusting my head and I need to move the microphone around. So, tomorrow, I think I'll get another video up. It's Farming Simulator. And I know I said we're gonna try to get an area done per episode in that, but this current area is gonna be 2. because we're gonna be doing like shovels and backpacks and stuff like that. And then there's like a whole vehicle store and a whole pet store. So it might be 3. But yeah. We're gonna go straight into this last round, and I will keep talking about stuff. Um, I probably have 3 more music theory episodes. Uh, so yeah. I currently only have 3 planned, and I've done 2, so I just need to sit down and make the other 2. It might only be 1 more that I need to make. I'm still trying to decide. Um, but pretty much, yeah. Um, I started this series probably about a year ago, I think. A year to a year and a half ago. Um, and in the end, the thing to me is as long as I am managing to do my homework on Friday night, I can still do a YouTube video. The thing that I absolutely do not like is when 5 of my 5 classes give me tests on the same day. That has happened once before. And it was like the grammar mastery, the math cumulative test for the year, and then like one other subject. It might have been like a science end of year test. Um, and that just really, really sucked. I'm sorry, but it did because I had 3 tests. And they were all on May 31st, and my last day was June 1. Like, how terrible is that? None of us liked the teachers after that. None of us. And you guys probably don't blame me. But hey, it was the last day of school anyway. Um, man, I'm already thinking about the last day, and it's day 8 out of 178. Uh, we all can't help but think about the end of stuff when stuff is just beginning sometimes. It's true. Um, which one of these states is North Dakota? I made this really hard on myself by putting New York there, because now I have to try to balance a state in that little pocket there, which I just managed to do. Um, Minecraft map building, I might have said this before, but I actually attempted to do a season 2, and then power cut out halfway through episode 4, and at that point, I couldn't save the series, or I couldn't save that season, so I kind of got rid of the videos, got rid of the thumbnails, and said the heck with it, I'll do it another time. Um, and that another time is probably over Thanksgiving or winter break. Because in the end, sure, I might have a few long weekends, but it takes me at least 48 hours to do a season of Minecraft map building. Um, and that's the thing that killed me about it the first time that I ever did it, was it took so long, and I expected it to take like 2 hours, but it really took like 5 or 7. I was up till like 9, 10 o'clock at night working on it. Um, because the thing is, I have so many programs running on my laptop that if I have one too many, Minecraft shuts down. And then I have to reboot the server, get both computers on to the server again, figure out where I left off. No! Darn it! Please go, New York. Thank you. And I have to relog all of them. Now, with me getting this giant room, you guys can't see it, but it's pretty big. With me turning this into a fair amount of my workspace, I may end up having 3 computers in um the next season instead of just 2. And I keep saying it's my favorite season, or not season, it's my favorite series. And you guys probably don't believe me, but even though Minecraft is kind of outdated, like most of the kids in my grade don't play it anymore, but it's a kid's first video game. It is. Because there's no shooting or blood in it. I mean, sure, you can kill cows and pigs and skeletons and zombies and other players, but it's not using guns, it's using a pickaxe and a sword. Um, and I don't see the harm in that. Um, so it is a kid's first video game most of the time. Um, alright, and that wraps up Stack the States on this channel. Now, one thing I want to say as we view our states is, yes, I know there are games at the bottom. I generally tend not to do that. Um, but yeah, we did it. We completed Stack the States. Now, there is a Stack the States 2, and I intend on playing that. I want to get my new phone first, and I want to let a couple other series kind of die out in a way, because this series is ending pretty soon. Music theories within the next couple lists that I make is gonna fade out. Um, there are a couple of series like music theories where it's meant to be 4 or 5 episodes. It's not meant to be like 24, like in a normal TV show. It's meant to be like 4 or 5 to just explain a couple things. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Ooh, it was a long video. I'm so sorry that it was this long. But hopefully it worked out fine for all of you viewers out there. Definitely be sure to click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new videos, and click that like button. And the one thing I'm gonna ask is, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, maybe share this video out to one other person. You don't have to. Um, if you don't want to, forget I even asked. And actually, yeah, just forget I even asked. I'm not supposed to ask for subscribers. Um, but pretty much my point is, series like this actually help people learn stuff. It might be me playing a game for half an hour, but in the end, it's you watching that half an hour video and learning something. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.